Hi there, Merry Christmas to everybody. I think I could talk about 2009 as being a complete failure of mankind. I guess there has never been a year in which humanity has failed itself so seriously as this year. And not only it has turned from a democracy globally into a corporocracy and a banker-dominated world, but it also has failed utterly in protecting itself against the dangerous aspects of climate change. But that will probably bore you to tears. So what I want to talk about is a new political party that I will suggest right now, and it has a simple name. It's called the Dinner Party. I want people to become a member of the Dinner Party. I want them to start chapters of the Dinner Party everywhere. And the Dinner Party has a very simple goal. It aims to put a good dinner on the table for all its members and basically everybody in society. Happiness in society, it will not be an economically measured thing. It will be simply the nutritional pleasure that's experienced by the citizens that is a primary goal of the dinner party. And the reason for that is very simple. If you are able as a nation to put good food on the table for all your citizens, then the rest is let's say a result of that. The rest of the organization of society can be a result of that. Of course you need farmers for that, you need transportations for that, you need all kinds of industry for that, you need all kinds of activities for that, but at least you know that the end goal of all that activity is something useful that you can really enjoy. You see, right now the end goal of all the activity is more money, but money is something with which you can oblige somebody to do something for you or hand over their property. So it's actually a means, it's not really a meaningful thing to have. In the end, with the money, people buy what they really want, what they really need. And one of the primary things they always buy with money is food. And of course the secondary one is energy. So maybe there could be 3 points in my dinner party, and it would override all other goals of society, basically, because these 3 goals need to be met. 1, there should be food on the table for everybody, every night, and it should be nutritious, and it could be very high quality, very delicious, or less delicious, but it should be good food. So their mental capacities do not get impaired because they eat Twinkies all day, or they grow fat like a big elephant. Number 2, I guess, would be to have energy for everybody, to make sure you have energy for all citizens at all times, and that would be free of charge. It would involve a lot of activity, but in the end the citizens would receive it for free. It would not be a commercial enterprise, but it would be paid for through taxes or any other way, and if it's alternative to energy, of course it would be a locally maintained thing. But that should also be a primary focus of the dinner party, because how can you cook if you don't have energy? How can you run agriculture if you don't have energy? How can you provide comfortable space to eat your dinner in if you don't have energy? So everything that follows from having a perfect dinner or having a delicious dinner is in the goals of the dinner party. And that's an achievable thing. From every rank of society, in the current situation on this planet, we can achieve having delicious dinners for everybody. And it might sound like nonsense, but I think it's very important to, for once, choose a goal that is human, anthropogenic, that has that has limits, because you can only eat so much, that is individualized to every member of society, that creates a measurable performance indicator, and also one that communicates the need of people for a sound and healthy environment. Because once you get to grips with this goal of the dinner party, you'll find that you have to do something about climate change, you have to do something about pollution, you have to do something about the poor nutritional standards and legislation in the country. You have to do something about these corporations that make people poor. You have to do something about healthcare, or you'll get healthcare benefits because people eat more healthily. All these things are now forbidden by law. There are regions in the US and in the world where you can only eat crab because it's mandated by law for school children, for instance, to eat all kinds of canned food. The dinner party can break through all that, and it will create a country without debt, because if a country grows its own food, it creates nice dinners for everybody, creates its own energy from alternative sources, and it doesn't need any money to spend abroad. And you can have all the high-tech stuff you want, but me personally, I just prefer a very nice dinner.